home, and my like friends came over, and they're like, "Hey, can we walk down to the dairy?" Which is like the corner store. Literally,
I remember
5 steps. Yeah, there you go. 5 steps down the road. Not allowed. Not allowed to do much of anything, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
my mom's gonna watch this and be like, "You're making us sound like." Sorry,
no. Here's the thing I will say. Okay.
I'm not lying.
Here's the one thing I will say.
Yes.
Kudos to you, Mama Dakota, because if you put the fear in them so they don't do anything,
100% had the fear.
then that's good.
Yeah,
and that means like technically she did her job. So I mean,
yeah,
you know, you didn't get in trouble. You didn't get stolen.
Stolen.
Yeah, like you didn't get like kidnapped. Or
Oh
anything.
yeah. I was
You know what I
I was
mean?
too scared to. Yeah.
So,
but yeah, I had the fear. I had 100% the fear.
Yeah, I had the fear, but I think my urge for chaos was stronger.
Yeah, clearly. It was like, I'm still gonna burn everything down.
Yeah, no, I was just like, I don't know. People used to be like, oh my God, there's so much anger in that tiny little body. And I'm like, yes, I know.
Gotta let it out somehow.
Eggs.
Yeah, eggs. Knifing bags of leaves. Oh my days.
And you know what the thing is? Okay, for instance, right? There was, and I didn't know this was illegal, but, and it may not be.
Disclaimer. I love that disclaimer.
I don't know if it actually is illegal. I don't, you guys tell me, I'm not sure. But this kid that lived around my block was like messing around, and he took my necklace and he put it in somebody else's mailbox. So I was running, I saw him do it. So I went to go get it out the mailbox, and the person who lived there saw me reaching in there, and he's like, yo, you stealing my fucking mail, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I swear. And he's like, what? That's my necklace. I was like, your necklace. So I was like,
yeah.
R.I.P. your leaves, bro. I'm sorry.
R.I.P. leaves.
So after that, and he yelled at me so much, and I was just like, oh God, okay, this sucks. So I waited. I waited for my opportune moment.
Yeah.
And I was like, Sasha.
Oh my gosh.
What the f*** leaves? And I made sure, like, it wasn't even. I was so animated with this too, because I had a mask on.
No. You had a ski mask on?
It was pink. I remember.
Oh, like, my days.
When I put it on, and I haven't. I was so stupid because I had everybody knew
you
it was
were undercover.
Me
You were in this.
I totally like okay. I figured that nobody would realize it's me, but I was like, I was the only one with a little black poodle in my like area, and I had him with me.
Oh, good.
And my dog we used to ding dong ditch people's houses.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah,
like
that's
a
easy.
lot.
Yeah.
We used to do it. We used to like bang.
Oh my God.
And then we would run, and then however ditch. One time some guy he's a big fat guy came out the house with a bat. So yeah. So me,
where is this again?
In New York? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, me, my brother, and my dog, we all at the same time like, oh shit.
Oh my God.
We haul assing.
Yeah.
Running.
He's got a bat.
But my dog thinks it's a game, so he's stoked, and he's a puppy, so he's running too. And my brother is just like, he's looking, he's like, he ain't gonna catch up. And he didn't. He never caught up to us. So.
And he didn't. He never caught up. What the heck?
Yeah.
Why is your childhood so like animated? Like with all these things and stuff. Like, trying to think of pranks. I'm like, nah.
But that's why I wanted to specifically ask you, because I was like, I know that I am the other side of the
spectrum.
Of crazy and chaotic. Whereas she and I'm just like, what pranks did she do? Like I picture you, honestly, like, you remember when SpongeBob was like trying to give somebody their cup of drink?
No, wait,
he's giggling as they're drinking.
Oh yeah. I switched the I remember.
He said, oh, you asked for a cup of ice cubes. I only put in one.
Yeah. That's my prank. That's my prank.
That's how I picture you when it comes to like childhood pranks and stuff.
That's so like, honestly, the fear was too real for me to even try doing any of this stuff and leave that. I would have been like, nah.
You ever like put anybody ever asked you for like a cup of water? You'll recognize this. A cup of water, and you like take ice cubes and you put it on the floor, and then you put the ice cubes back in the drink and you give it to them because you like was mad at them.
Sorry, what? You wait. What did you?
Somebody asked you for a glass of water.
Yes.
And you're like, all right, fine, I'll go get it.
Yep, get the water.
You
Get the
get
water.
the ice and you put it on the floor.
Oh,
and
no.
you put it in the drink. Here.
Okay. Well,
You know
okay.
where that's from.
What is
In
it from?
Friday when he dropped the thing and the ice cube fell on the floor.
Damn. No. Okay, I will say.
He's like,
Ew.
yes.
I think this is not so much of a prank, but it's more like a reaction. So when I broke up with like my ex way back when, my sister helped me like clean my stuff out, and then she did something like while I was cleaning my stuff because I don't want to deal with it. She did some things that I'm like, oh, like she put his, actually, I don't know if I should say that. Toothbrush on phone.
Well,
Like stuff like that, but like.
see,
I'm not
okay,
gonna say
so
who
was
it
your sister then the prankster?
Yes,
of the
I think my sister's definitely more.
There we go. We're getting somewhere now.
She's more of. She's middle child.
We found it.
Yeah. So
We
see,
found
she's a little bit more like on that like end to me. Yeah, but yeah, she was a menace. She was definitely a menace. Oh my goodness.
So then, okay, but then also, damn right.
Damn right.
Damn
Yeah.
right.
She had my back. Although I was too like, please, can we just I just want to leave? And she's like, nah, click two. Screw your cupcakes.
Dude, I need to meet this sister. I feel like
Yeah.
at the same time, I also feel like we'd probably cause more chaos too. I don't know.
Yeah, the two of you together. It's probably why you get along. You remind me of her.
Ah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
All right. Okay. We asked some questions out there to the peeps about what this is I think what they got punished for.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, are they telling us to do this?
No. Ugly looking letters?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Blowing my nose in class. Okay, this is just random. TPing a house. There you go. And leaving a flaming bag of poop at the doorstep. Okay, why is it flaming? Why? Because I've heard that before. Why is it on fire? Have you done that?
What?
100%. 100% you've done. Why is it on
What?
fire? Why are you lighting it on fire? So it smells?
No,
burnt?
I wouldn't know. But I would
What the heck?
imagine it's because the person has to step on it to put it out,
Oh.
making them step in said poop. I imagine.
That's what you think.
I think that's
the
what happened.
assumption of that.
I don't know. I would never. I've seen it happen, but I would never partake. Yeah, like my neighbors were really bad.
Okay, yeah, I believe you.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
okay,
they were
that's
really
what
bad actually. They used to drop. It's my neighbors. I swear to God, it wasn't me. But I did see it the next day and go, "Oh my God, I can't believe that
I
happened."
can't believe they did that.
However, I used to smash people's pumpkins a lot.
Oh, at Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was after Halloween, so they were rotten.
No, I would wait until
before?
yeah.
Someone's like carved their little pumpkin, and you're just like,
see, if it looked like they put work into it, I wouldn't have touched it.
Okay. Oh,
but
that's
if
nice.
it's just like regular, because I imagine they had kids. But
so you do care.
meh.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
But if it just looked like they just like randomly had these pumpkins inside their on their thing, I would just go and I'd be like, wah. Curse splat.
Just thinking you like running around the streets, just like, ah.
I was a menace.
Yeah,
like, it was
yeah.
bad.
No kidding.
That's why I was like, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about
Yeah,
this. But however,
you got stories, bro.
I have not done any of these things. These are my neighbors.
Right,
so
right. Yeah, the ones you grew up with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just witnessed all of this.
I witnessed
from
all of it
afar.
or at least 80% of it. I witnessed, not because I told them to.
No. All right. Damn. Yeah. Well,
No, that's why I was like
crazy, the
pranks. It's like
contrast.
we get
Yeah,
into
you guys
pranks.
did the
like
pranks.
we watched some stuff happen.
Yeah.
and some stuff.
You witnessed.
We witnessed
the pranks
a lot.
going down. Not wanting to sing at church is one too. As a church, a religious household, yeah, that was also something too. You can't like singing at church. This is like so contrasting right now. It's so funny. But if we weren't singing in church with the hymns, my dad would be like, "Sing. You better sing."
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that's on the other end of that. Yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah.
I never.
Yeah. Well, they want you to like be like.
No. Well, first of all, I couldn't sing for shit, so I was like,
Oh,
you're probably better off. Okay.
No, like it doesn't even matter though. It doesn't matter. You just have to make a noise. Yeah. You can't. Yeah.
Hallelujah. No, because I know me, and I would just get so freaked out if I was doing that I'd just be like,
Yeah.
and the Lord. No, I'd be like way too. I don't like singing at all. Like, well, okay,
You don't like
away
singing?
from humans. I'm fine with it.
Oh yeah.
But I don't like people hearing me sing.
Why?
Because I don't sing good.
But
So-
I bet you're good.
No,
I bet you're good.
see, people
Yeah,
say
but we
that,
don't
and
know
then when
that.
they hear, they're just like, actually. So like,
I want to hear now.
No.
Oh please, let's have a sing off. And just you though.
No. So
Okay, all right.
no, but I can't. So what I did do though, I really liked doing the tipping. I know that's not the fucking word for it, but like, you know, when in church when they walk around with the baskets and you gotta put the stuff in there.
Yeah.
I did like that part. I was just like, give me your money.
Oh, like putting it in the thing. I thought you were like stealing from the church.
Oh my God, no.
I was like,
God, you see how I painted myself to be on here. Yeah. No, but I used to like look at my grandmother, look at my.
Yeah, put it in the thing.
I would wait for that moment. I used to see them with the baskets, and I'm like, all right.
That's actually crazy because we did the same. Like, who would be the one to put the envelope in the thing?
Yeah. I used to love it, and then I used to like, okay, can I get more? And then I would go into the back and like try to get it on the back. Yeah.
Yeah, you little generous philanthropist. Just like, boop, 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 boop. Yeah. What?
No, it's just something that you said recently too that I was just like,
what?
Oh my God, I've been like that since I was a kid. I like giving things.
You do. She's a good gift giver.
I've always liked to give things.
Like, yeah, for no reason.
No reason at all.
Yeah, there doesn't have to be a date. There doesn't have to be a reason for it. Just I have something today. Like,
I've decided for Josiah that he's starting a Funko Pop collection just because I've decided
He's started it now.
Hey. But yeah, that's so funny. I never even thought of it like that.
Yeah, dude. That makes so much sense now, though.
For walking too loudly?
What?
That's what they said. They got punished.
Yeah, punished from their parents for walking too loudly. Damn.
Flip your eyelids. How does that work?
So you have you not seen kids when they grab?
Oh
your
yeah, that's
eyelids and they flip
disgusting.
it? Yeah, I could
disgusting.
never.
I
do
would
it.
punish you
like
too.
that.
No. I also like
Throw you away for a week.
the idea of like flipping your eyelids and having it like the inside be outside and it's dry, and then you have to unflip it. Like I don't understand that. I'm like, please stop. Kids are weird, bro.
Kids are really gross and nasty.
So got punished for saying the word yeah.
Yeah.
Like instead of yes. I don't know.
Well,
That's
to
like
be honest, yeah, my mom like it's yes.
Yeah. They want it to be very like.
It's yes, mom. Like that's how my mom's very.
Swearing all the time. Like no, I was not allowed to swear. Were you a swearer? You were a swearer. Yeah, I could not. Were you allowed to watch like movies and stuff? Like
She
any movies
would let
and
me
TV
watch
shows?
South Park and stuff. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I wasn't allowed to watch that. I definitely wasn't allowed to watch. Yes, it's crazy. Contrast. But like even you know what's funny? If we're watching a movie, and I don't know if you had this like experience.
Did she
too.
cover your eyes?
No. It wasn't like if there was something in a movie that came on, it was like a sex scene or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like we didn't know. It's so awkward.
It's
so
so
awkward,
yeah.
and they're just like, like turn it off.
Yo, I'm about
I think
to
it would
make
still
a
be the same now.
crazy
It would still be
U-turn
the same. I
here.
think they would still act the same way now.
Who?
My
Oh,
parents.
I would too.
Yeah. I'm
like,
Mom.
Fast forward.
Yeah,
'cause
that would be weird actually. I maybe don't. Maybe not.
you're like act normal.
Yes. Anyway. But yeah, it would actually
Pleasant
still
weather
be weird.
we're
It's just
having
weird
today.
they would. Sorry, you want to do a U-turn?
No,
or
I'm gonna
something?
U-turn. Have you ever had the talk, the birds and the bees with your
No.
mommy?
Okay, my mom's gonna. No, I didn't really directly ever have that talk. It's
Really?
crazy because I was raised Catholic.
Right.
When I like, so even in primary school, like elementary, they didn't really have like anything like a class. You know how you have like sex ed?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't. It wasn't a thing. Isn't that crazy? But I never remember ever having that talk, which is wild to me now. If you think
Yeah.
about it, my mom's
Yeah.
gonna be like, stop talking. But like for real, like
Yeah.
I don't remember ever having that talk.
I did. It was
Ever.
awkward. It's probably better that you didn't.
Why? Because it's awkward.
freaking weird.
Yeah, I can imagine it being like weird. And also, like, I figured stuff out, but like, just never had that.
Yeah.
What was it like?
It-
Tell me.
It was
I want to live
weird.
vicariously through you.
It was
Was it
so
awkward?
strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you?
Because my mom, how are you gonna come at me with
How
pamphlets?
old were you? How old were you?
Pamphlets?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is a whole other thing. We might just like like so let's talk about this. Yeah, no. Yeah. Tell
Yeah.
how old were you?
She's like the pranks. What
yeah,
happened?
yeah. What happened?
But
Tell
nah,
me,
it
I
was
never
just-
had one, so
I came down. Okay, first of all, and TMI, but the
Never.
event happened at 9 years old for me.
oh wow, wow.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think I'm here? So,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so young.
mhm.
Oh, you.
So
poor
I
thing.
think that's probably why,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was just like freaking
That's
out.
definitely on the younger. Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you're 9. You poor thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So
I thought you were talking about the other event for some reason. I don't know why I didn't go to.
yes, I started doing adult things at 9 years
I
old.
was like, no, yes,
The beginning of that.
yeah. Damn, that's so.
But yeah, so that's
Poor
why she needed
thing.
to like discuss this with me. So
oh, that makes sense. Okay.
bruh, I came down the stairs. Mind you, I'm already in my feelings because I feel like everybody, because my mom told everybody. She told everybody, okay? Like, she literally was just like,
Nah.
I had my aunts coming up to me like, congratulations.
No.
And I was just like, ill. Like, how?
Oh,
Why?
stop.
They
Yeah.
threw a party for my sister.
What?
happened.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Like a party. I was like, that's kind of crazy,
It
man.
is crazy.
Like,
Wait, what the heck?
they threw a party.
Party.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why did they do that? That's
Wow.
crazy.
My mom was one of those like, this is a rite of passage.
Yes,
No,
yeah.
How old was she?
I don't
Your
know.
sister.
I have to ask her. Probably
Damn.
like 11, 12.
Yeah.
Traumatizing. Nah,
For
that
real.
would create some really deep rooted stuff for me when I go older. Like that's crazy.
Like setting flame bags of poop on fire.
Maybe
yeah,
that
I
makes a
got
lot of
it.
sense now, actually. Bro.
Oh, you didn't
so
do
we,
that. That was just somebody else.
That was my neighbor,
We forget that.
friend, person.
Wait, how does this discussion go? She gives you pamphlets and she's like, "Hey, read these," or is she like talking about it?
Actually, so
Oh my
I come
gosh.
downstairs
maybe
and
I'm
I'm already
confused.
annoyed because everybody's like talking about it, and like then you like,
Dude.
you know how you walk in the room and you know that they were just talking about you.
Yes.
Yes, all the time during that week. It was like the worst week ever.
A week.
Yeah, like because it was the first
whole
week
duration
ever.
of your-
Yeah, so sucked for that.
Nah, you know what? I'm actually happy that I didn't have it.
This is what I'm saying. It's probably better that she didn't, because then it was just like, then I was like, ugh. So then I would go downstairs and she's waiting. She's like sitting there on, and
She's
'cause
ready to go.
She was
She's
ready.
ready to give you the whole spiel at 9.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yep.
a baby still.
Mhm.
Oh, you poor thing.
So there were certain
bye.
things, and I love my mother. She is a pit bull. I remember Terry Taylor used to always call her the pit bull because she would make sure that I was safe, and I didn't even know it. Like in TNA, I had no idea that her and Terry were like messaging each other back and forth.
Terry Taylor.
Yeah, because he hired me in TNA. So like,
Oh,
yeah.
so random.
So, yeah.
yeah.
And then she would be like, okay, what's happening this week? And he'd be like, well, Monique, this week we're going to do this and this with your daughter. Da, da, da. She's going to be in this stable. Da, 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 da.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going to
She
have her
really had your
traveling here.
back.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Oh,
That's cool.
if anybody, I will say my mom is a ride or die.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
she for sure.
She a real one.
Tommy
She-
says
G-
that too. He's like,
she
nah. He's like, yo, Monique got it. Like, she will.
Oh, all right, mama.
So,
Yeah. But yeah, the talk.
but yeah, she's like, get to the talk part
Right,
with
she's
the
like,
pain.
No, I want to know. I never had a talk, so I'm just like, how does this go? Like, how
Well-
do you explain this to a 9-year-old
Let
at
her
that?
go first.
She was okay. So when you walk down my stairs, because we lived in the basement of my grandmother's house, so
Yeah.
you walk down the stairs. To the right is like the living room area, and then
Okay.
to the left it was like all one level. So to the left is where her bed was.
Okay.
And then my room was like all the way down the hall, and my brother's was the opposite. So
Right.
she's sitting there on her bed and she's looking
She's
at
ready
me.
to go. She's like,
And I was like,
here today.
yeah. I was like,
Oh God.
what did I do now? Like, what did I do? I thought like, okay, she must have found something that I
Yeah,
did.
like you were in trouble or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Damn, I'd rather that, honestly.
And
I
the
feel like
week,
I'd
I
rather
remember
that.
thinking actually, the week before I threw out rice and I blamed it on my brother. So I thought she found out about that. Yeah.
That's what you thought it was.
Yes.
I bet you wished it was that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I just have these nerves building up inside me about like what this talk was.
Yeah. Well, so I walked down there and I froze like on
Yeah.
the stairs, and she's like, come sit.
Oh.
And I was like, why? And she's like, I need to talk to you. Come sit. And I was like, okay. So then I went over there like sitting, and
Aw,
she's
man.
like, so, you okay? I was like, yeah.
Not that you okay.
Yeah.
Not that you okay.
I was like, how is she? And I'm sure in her mind she's like panicking, like, how the do I start this, right?
That, I mean, that is, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be the same. I'm
Yeah,
like,
because my mom was only 10 years older than me. No, I'm lying. 20 years. Sorry, 20 years. My aunt is the 10. Sorry,
right.
My aunt's 10. She comes into play after. You'll see. No, I know. Sorry.
Wow.
Rewind. We're cutting that part.
No, let's
Remind
keep it in. It's
you
an
that
accident.
my aunt is the 10 years
Yeah,
apart.
yeah. the
Remember
mom
that.
is the yeah, okay.
So remember.
Aunt is 10 years older than you.
Yes, she comes into play later. So
Oh boy. Oh, damn,
my mom,
this is like a
she's only
trilogy.
20 years older than me.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I can't imagine at 30 like having this conversation with a kid.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh.
you know, and looking back, I'm just like, yeah, that must have sucked for her. But she goes, so I need to ask you something. Do you know what sex is? And I was like,
Did you do?
Oh, I knew.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
around kids and stuff, right? You
yeah,
just
and I
wanna
listened
hear
to
stuff.
like music that I could imagine.
I mean, yeah, you can listen to music
know?
with that stuff in it, but it's not necessarily like I
Well,
wouldn't
like even
understand.
to
Be
like TV
yeah.
shows, like sometimes like I don't know if you guys like saw, but like Real Sex would come on randomly, like at night. You know what I mean?
like after
you're
hours.
yeah,
Like the phone. Remember the hotlines?
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
The hotlines.
hotline blank.
Hotline bling.
So I was like, yeah, and she was like, oh, do you? And I was like, I don't know. Is this a wrong answer? Like, I don't know. Like, you know.
No. I know.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
And she's like, but do you understand what it is
Okay.
and like why it happens and
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
And I was
so
like,
far so good in terms
yeah.
of like trying to explain what that is.
yeah. And I was
Asking
like,
you.
yeah. I was like, I know like older people do it and like it happens.
Yeah.
And that's how
a
babies
thing.
are born.
Oh wow.
That's
you
it.
You knew. Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
So she was like, okay.
She's like sick, right?
Right. So she's like, okay.
Chick.
But then she was also like kind of curious. She's like, but how do you know? Like, where have you seen anything before? Have you like, you know, your
Have
friends?
you visually, yeah, you
Yeah.
don't understand what goes on with that, yeah.
Right.
And
So
we're
she was like,
just-
your friends? I was like, yeah. Like my friends told me, like,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. Like
yeah, kids speak
my
Tongan, of
friends,
course.
blah blah blah. Like their older sisters or whatever. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like like for instance, my cousin had walked in on my aunt's.
Oh, okay. So they witnessed it. Hey.
So you see where this
yeah,
is going.
yeah.
My cousin walked in on
Oh,
my aunt and
good
her
grief.
husband.
Okay.
So then that cousin told me, and I was just like, ill.
Yeah.
Right.
Gross. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So now I'm
yeah.
like, But she was just like, okay, so you know
You're aware of
that
what it
you're like not supposed to do this,
Yeah.
and like you know now that things are happening, you know there's gonna be a lot of boys and a lot of stuff, but you should like you know wait until like you know
yeah,
you're ready
old
and
enough
blah blah
yeah,
blah.
Yeah, okay.
So I was just like, yeah, this is weird.
Oh, but that's not
You know,
that's not
like-
super bad talk though.
No,
It's
no,
actually
no.
quite good on the scheme
But
of things. I was expecting like wow.
until the pamphlets came into play.
The pamphlets.
Because she it was like it started that way, and then all of a sudden she would go, okay, so then if you do though, this is what's gonna happen.
Oh no.
And it was like all these deformed looking things and stuff.
Dude, yeah, the stuff that
Yeah.
they show. Yeah.
The
Wait, whoa.
well, because they have like pressing things, and you know, when they have the
What are you talking about?
when you
What are you talking about?
when
What are they showing
when they get
you?
like STDs and
Oh, right.
you know like
Yeah.
what's the one with the dots and the pimples the
dots,
the pimples
herpes.
is it pimple
chlamydia.
maybe it is I don't know I just there's a lot of nasty there's a lot of nasty shit that you
Yeah, all
see
of that stuff. Yeah.
so she like was like I'm glad that you know about it great
gosh.
now don't
Kids
do it and if you do it you're either gonna get you know
oh, just kidding.
have a child or this is gonna happen and I was like ah
There's only two options here.
yeah yeah
You're gonna be a mama, or you're gonna
or
have
you're
this-
going to be
Dude.
deformed.
Oh, so she just went right to showed you pictures of that.
Yeah, I remember the
Ooh,
pamphlets, and it was just like, here's this, and
Nah,
like this is
bro.
what you know, and then it was
At
even more
9?
scary. Yeah, and what was even more scary is like then there was the AIDS one where
Oh,
that
yeah, that's
scared
too-
me
yeah.
for life because
Yeah.
it was just like the one singer, not Joey Mercury, fucking hell, what's he's a wrestler, Mercury, the other one, the singer. Freddie Mercury.
Freddie
yes.
Mercury.
You know what I mean? So it's like it was a thing. And it was
Yeah,
like for
yeah,
real.
yeah,
And
yeah.
and she's like, "There's no cure. You'll die." And I was like, oh, I don't want to do this ever.
They scared you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I was
she
just like,
scared
well,
you.
that's not just not
She did
happening.
her job, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so scary.
Yep.
I don't know. She jumped to all that stuff, which is like super important to also cover too. But like, I don't
The
never got
fear
that
of
talk,
the
so-
fear of
the
death
fear was in you.
for at least 9 years.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, right of age.
It worked.
Right.
The pamphlets
she
worked.
did it. The pamphlets worked.
Yeah.
No, I feel like the first, like we had like we had like that talk and like that class in like high school and stuff too. Yeah,
Did
and they
make
would
you
show
take
us
home
those
the
things
robotic
too.
babies.
No, I think I've heard of that, but
Yeah.
no, we didn't have that. We just did the old onto the banana. You know what I mean? They teach you how to put the thing on.
With your face?
No, the protection when they like, hey, put it on.
Oh. Yeah.
What are you talking about? Go. Story time with Jay.
All right. Where should I sit?
Sit in the middle.
Both of them at the same time. All right. This is as they're explaining, the birds and the bees conversation. Hopefully, I didn't mess up the audio. I'm not listening to this. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, he's the guy that.
I'm like trying to make sure I get the up view.
Yeah.
Down view, get
Okay.
the side view.
So my mom, when I was like 9, she was pregnant with my little brother. Shout out to DJ. We love you.
Hey.
She sat us down, it's me, my sister, and my 2 other brothers. And she gives us this whole conversation, which this wasn't anything like out of the ordinary.
No.
We're chilling. Am I looking here? I'm looking here?
You're
I don't know where I'm looking.
I'm just filming this.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, yeah.
So after she has this conversation, she brings out this VHS that shows you how old I am. We're not going to talk about that.
VHS.
Yeah,
Yeah. And it's this lady, and she's trying to explain it through cartoons and all this stuff.
The cartoon thing
is like-
That's the part that
Isn't
weirds
it?
me out
I
a
remember
little
stuff
bit.
like that though too.
Yeah.
And so she says in the video, when you decide to have sex, you as a man and you as a woman, you're going to feel different things. And she said, as a man, you are going to feel a slight sneeze. It's an emotion, and it'll feel like a sneeze. And I remember sitting there thinking, like,
crazy.
I'm sorry, what? What?
I sneeze all the time.
Yeah. A sneeze. And of course, I'm like, I don't think that's how you describe that. Like, what do you mean sneezing? There has never been in any.
I was just gonna ask you that. I was like, okay, so obviously I am not a man, but
Not a sneeze.
is it not the same? Like, is it not?
Now, I will say.
Do you randomly go, chew, yeah?
Right. There are times where I sneeze and I'm like, oh, I needed that. But it's not the same feeling.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not. It's like
Yeah.
a different kind of. Yeah.
Right.
It's
right.
not like, yeah, well,
But she was like, it'll fit. And the way she said it too in the video.
like
it'll
a
feel
sneeze.
like a sneeze.
What?
Wait, but what feels like a sneeze? Like the actual yay part,
getting there.
or the getting where?
I guess. Okay, so now when you think about it though, when you're when you're like, there's a sneeze on the way. When you're like,
Oh. Stop.
now that I'm saying this out loud, this lady may not have been that wrong.
No, you're right.
That's
I think the chemicals are the same
crazy.
anyway, but like some. Oh my god. Nice.
You see what I'm saying? Mic drop.
Yeah. That actually is wild. All right. Okay. Oh my god.
How is that my first appearance on this?
I don't like yay the same way that I sneeze.
No, but it's still like it's like a right?
I am an aggressive sneezer.
Then you're like, ah! Then you're like, whoa! Yeah, it's still a release.
Y'all don't tell me that when nobody's around, y'all
It's a
don't
relief.
and like really aggressively like sneeze scream.
I aggressively sneeze too. So I'm like, ha, on both.
Sometimes when no one's around.
Wait, stop right there. Wait, what are you gonna say? Holy yeah.
Oh God. It's like don't say it, Thea. Don't say it.
Say it.
No, I was gonna say that, and this is stupid, but like sometimes if people are around, I'm always like, like the little the tiny little one, right? The little like, ooh kinds, right?
Yeah.
But when nobody's around, you like wow, like,
loud
as
yeah. Yeah, so both.
You super saying that shit. Like when you
and it's so satisfying.
It is. But I feel like when you're like in front of people, you do the cute little like
I can't.
Sailor Moon like right
yeah,
little tiny thing. But then when nobody's around, you're like Vegeta.
Oh my gosh. Where are we at?
3 hours later.
We got the content. Damn. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Well, damn. It's so interesting hearing your like
safe sex.
Yes, please.
Safe sex
is sexy.
Consent. That's like the consexy. Hey.
Sexy.
Do you ever walk around with? You ever see those guys in South Park that walk around with the forms and are like, "Do you consent to me?" Blah blah blah, and they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "No, you need to sign it." You never seen that episode? It's so funny. It's like they're basically like the PC like guys or whatever, but they're trying to make sure that they do everything right.
Yeah.
So it's like
book.
Yeah, so they have like frat parties and the girls are all drunk and stuff and they're like, yeah, let's go do the stuff and things. And the girl's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, wait, but you got to sign this real quick and make sure that you're okay with this happening. And she's like, oh, whatever. And he's just like, no, do it.
Yeah.
He's like, or it's not happening. But I found that funny. But that's what that lady, I will say, but you know what? It's like in a weird way, it's kind of like Dare, stay with me here. I know that sounds
like
weird. I know that sounds weird, right? Like, don't do drugs, whatever. It's like, practice safe sex. And if they try to pressure you, be like, no. But also, look, still about it. Like. So we're probably gonna be cutting out quite a bit. Quite a bit. Yeah, I can't wait for the text that Jay's gonna send. Like, hey, so at 3:45, you say
but on that note,
on that, how the frick do we?
I
don't know what to do.
I love our tangents.
Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared.
Yeah, Mom. Oh my god, that was actually crazy.
I feel like it'd be really weird to just like go. Yeah. Wait, do it again. Do it again.